War Road to Gold gun guide. In this video we're going to go over the DMR 14. I completed this in Hardcore Nuketown a while back, but now with the hardcore version of the face-off 6v6, that's exactly what you're going to want to do majority of your challenges in. Especially in hardcore, it's going to be a one-shot kill, so that's just the best way to go with this. For the class setup, obviously your primary has to be the DMR 14. Secondary can be whatever you want. Tactical, I like the stun grenade. Lethal, Semtex is my favorite. Field upgrade will be the field mic. Field mic is just going to help with one of your challenges, and it's super easy in the hardcore version of 6v6 because you can just pop it down in the middle and it'll work really well. Perk greed for my wild card as always. Perk 1, flak and tack, best setup in the game right there. Perk 2, assassin and gearhead. Assassin just going to give you extra points. You can swap that out for anything just because there's no score streaks, so it's not going to matter. Gearhead just going to help you get your field mic more often, and you can store 2 of them at a time. And then for perk 3, I've just put on Gung Ho and Ninja. Gung Ho is going to let you reload while you're running around. Ninja just make you a little bit more quiet, and especially the small maps, you know, you're going to be coming up on people quite a bit, so that's why I went with Ninja. For the class setup, the gun here, the barrel, I went with the 16.3 inch titanium barrel. This is going to help with your fire rate because it is a semi-auto. You're just going to want to be able to fire this thing as fast as you possibly can. Don't worry about the effective damage range. It's hardcore and it's a small map. You're not going to notice that at all. For the underbarrel, I put the front grip on. This is going to help with the horizontal recoil control. Horizontal recoil is the worst in the game, I think. The vertical is easy to control, but horizontal is a different story, so that's why I went with the front grip. For the magazine, I put the 30 round speed mag. You don't really need nothing any higher than that. This is still going to give you a lot more ammo, and with the higher fire rate, you should just be able to, you know, just clip the fire button as fast as you possibly can, and you should be able to mow people down. This thing's going to shred through people. For the handle, I want the serpent wrap. This is going to help with your aim down sight time. Being such a smaller map, you're going to want to be able to aim down sight a lot quicker, so that's why I went with the serpent wrap. And then finally for the stock, I put the Raider stock on. This is going to help with your sprint to fire time and your aim walking movement speed. This is going to help if you are running around being a little bit more aggressive, and also if you are trying to pre-aim down the sights, your aim walking movement speed is going to help with that right there as well, at the cost of hip fire accuracy, which you're not going to be hip firing this thing too much, and if you are, you should be close enough that it's not going to matter. As far as the camos for spray, it's just get 300 eliminations. Pretty self-explanatory. It's going to come natural without even trying. For stripes, just get 100 headshots. This one should come natural as well, especially in hardcore. It's a one-shot headshot kill, so you should just come across this natural going for the rest of the challenges. 5 kills without dying 20 times, so basically bloodthirsties with the DMR 14. If you're having trouble being aggressive, just sit back, let them come to you. It's pure mayhem. If you do sit back, just make sure you keep your back up against the wall because it will spawn them right behind you, especially on spawn flips. So maybe just kind of sit back a little bit and pick people off, but shouldn't be an issue. For geometric, just 50 long shot medals. There is a few spots in the game where you can get long shots. Mansion, if you cross haul somebody, there should be a long shot. Also in U-Bahn, if you just sit back by the subways and shoot people coming down the platform, should also be long shots. So not a whole lot of long shot spots in the 6v6, so if you are having trouble, just go back to the old Nuketown and just knock out the long shots, but shouldn't be an issue. For Flora, just kill 75 enemies detected, stunned, or blinded by your score streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. If you are playing in the 6v6, there's no score streaks, so you could count that one out, but the field mic will come in handy, especially like ICBM. If you put it in the middle, it covers the entire map, so as long as that thing is active, every single kill you get will count towards this. I was able to get 25 of them in one game playing on that because nobody blew it up, so this is really easy to do. For science, just shoot and kill 50 enemies taking cover from your multiplayer. In the 6v6, there's a lot of places people like to try to head glitch you at, especially like in Amsterdam. If you cross each other across the rooftops, people try to head glitch over there, and this one should be rather simple. As long as you're pretty decent on the accuracy, this one shouldn't be an issue. And then finally for psychedelic, kill 2 or more enemies rapidly 25 times in multiplayer. Face Off, like I said, it's so hectic and there's so many people running around. You shouldn't have an issue with getting double kills with this thing at all. So, like I said, I highly recommend playing the Face Off 6v6, especially in the hardcore. And with this class setup right here, you should just be able to shred people. I've actually gone back to it a few times just to mess around with it to see how well it does. And this is a perfect setup for the hardcore 6v6 Face Off. And finally, this is what gold looks like on it. And then here's what diamond looks, and then DM Ultra. I think diamond stands out probably better than the gold, but I like DM Ultra. I wish it covered a little bit more, but overall, pretty solid weapon. This is probably one of my favorite tactical rifles to use. I don't really care for the 3-round burst M16 or AUG, but I just like this one. I feel like it's more precise, but overall, pretty solid gun. Shouldn't be an issue to use whatsoever. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.